And welcome to Mars. Welcome back to Mars. And this is part 3 of my billion pixel Rocknest video. And I wanted to point out a few things that we went over last time, and then I will go to some other things that I've found here. But we'll start with zooming into the original extraterrestrial fellow here. We'll call him the Martian fellow. Right in here. Hopefully you can see that, and if you do need to remind you to please set your settings to 1440 ppi, which is what I'm recording this at, and it's in settings, and just click on the enhanced resolution so you can see the quality. And you might want to go to full screen as well. Anyway, so we have the Martian fellow here that we went over last time, and he's still sitting there on the rock. We also looked at his aircraft over here last time, in case you missed it. Even has camouflage painting on it. How about that? So they even use camouflage on Mars. This is an aircraft of some sort. We briefly went over this area back here, which looks like archaeological ruins, or possibly still in use, but it is all, here's a face, this is all structures, this is all carved heads here. Hopefully you can see that, but it is purposely masked and blurred by our friends at NASA, unfortunately, but you can see through it and see that there are faces carved in here and structures, and unfortunately it's all been blurred so that you cannot see this. This is all different structures that are carved into the rock here. These are structures, and the blurring goes until about here. That's just something you could look at on your own. I wanted to go to another area up here, which I covered last time briefly, and that is the covered vehicle here. And what we have is what I believe is a vehicle covered in a cloth cover. And then what I didn't notice last time, but right over here, is an actual trailer that's laying here on its side with some metal containers next to it. And some of you with not the quality monitor that I have might not see these, so I brought in another view of it here. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go, and this is on Gigapan, and it's been uploaded and enhanced by Neville Thompson, and his name is up here. You could check out his work. He does a lot of Mars research. So let's go over to the covered vehicle. We could blow that up a little more now, and we could see that it's not a rock. In fact, we could have possibly a wheel here. This is cut away in the front. It definitely looks like a cloth cover of some sort. Take a look at that, but let's go take a closer look at the trailer, because this one I don't think anybody could deny. Here is the trailer. Here is the top of the trailer. Follow my cursor. There's like a rectangular hole in it with some sort of a chute coming into it. Almost like you'd see if you were using a chipper, to cut trees, and then that would go into the trailer there. This is a wheel well, and you can see the fender. This looks like a wheel. This is the side of the trailer, of course. Looks like there's a carving on the back of the trailer. And then you can see here, this is the extension that connects to the vehicle. The V and the white. Hopefully you can see that. I could get in pretty close. And you could get to this yourself on Gigapan and take a look on your own equipment. But that's a trailer. And these are a couple of big metal containers of some sort, and there looks like there's some sort of a bladder or some sort of something hanging over this, cloth or rubber hose or something. Take a look at that. That's a trailer on Mars. And just to end here, and so I don't make this endless, let me just show you one other interesting thing, which is back here. This is the Rocknest billion pixel image, by the way. And you zoom in and we can get real close with this version that Neville did, but this piece of equipment here doesn't look like a rock to me. It looks like maybe some sort of a tunneling machine. Take a look. That's not what I wanted to show you, but that's an interesting shape. But right near there, right in here, if you look at my cursor, I'm going to zoom in and you're going to see a fellow in a white suit with his back to us. Here's his head, here's his body. Looks like the profile of another person back here, but let's get in a little closer and tell me if that looks like a fellow with his back to us in a white suit. Looks like another guy right over here, but this is a guy sitting down on a rock with his back to us. No question about that in my mind. Take a look on your own. I'll put the link to the Gigapan also, and let me know what you think.